Hey, what's going on, guys? I know I haven't posted in a while. I wanted to give a quick update on the Mazda Speed project. As you can see, we got the new clutch in. I went with an ACT 6-puck. It's rated for like 510 horsepower. Came with the flywheel, the pressure plate, pretty much everything you need. So I'll be putting that in. I also got a manifold in, which actually gave me some problems. I ordered the XS Power turbo manifold. It was like $400 on eBay. Yeah, I know, stay away from eBay. Well, here's the proof. So you can't see it. Well, maybe I'll try to get you guys to see it, but no, you can't see it. But basically where the flange meets, there's some material that was sanded off when they were finishing it, and it's not even, so it creates a leak. And my air fuels, my long-term fuel trims were just way off. It was like plus 20 at idle. So that kind of sucks. I got to take everything back off. So I got to take this manifold off, the downpipe, the turbo, and at that time, I should have done this before I put the manifold back on, but I really wanted to hear it, which it sounded really cool in the other video. If you watch the other video, you could see the difference in sound. But anyway, so let me go into the car, show you what I've done since last time. Obviously, I've decided to turn this into a full-blown race car, as you can see with the Hoosier slicks there, and then the complete lack of an interior inside the car. I'm gonna grab this light real quick so I can show you guys what all I'm doing in here. So I ordered these little vents. I plan to make the windows out of Lexan, so I got these fender braces, and I believe I got them from fenderbraces.com. They're like $100, I think, for both. A guy named Hector sells them, so shout out to Hector. They installed real nice. I used RTV sealer and secured them in there, so they're permanent now. The doors are completely gutted. There's nothing in there, no cables, no anything. I'm going to take a angle grinder and get all this aluminum out, and then we'll be putting the Lexan plastic up in here and then fastening it. So I started on the sound deadening, but as you can see, it was still leaving some behind, and then somebody told me about the dry ice method. So I'll be buying some dry ice, and I'm going to basically just break all that stuff up after letting the dry ice sit in there for about, 5-10 minutes or whatever. But there's pretty much nothing left in this car. Just the wires for the taillights and stuff, but if it's not essential, I pretty much am ripping it out. Eventually the chair is going to come out and get a new steering wheel, get a lightweight racing chair. The interior, not the interior, sorry, the heater core and all that stuff's coming out as well. I'm not going to be keeping the dash, obviously. I'm literally just taking everything out. So I already disconnected, needing to get a different belt and do that, but all this stuff you see right here is going to be coming out. Obviously I'll leave this bar right there and the bottom one because that supports the steering and all that. But basically the heater core, which is right there, will be coming out. All this AC ducting will come out, so that's probably another, I don't know, 20-25 pounds or more worth of stuff. And then I'll worry about cleaning it up in here. It's not going to look all ratty, like it does right now. But yeah, I took out the headliner, took out everything. The front glass is still there, obviously. The rear glass is still there. But these doors, you can't really tell because, it's a video, but they're super light. Like they weigh, it's like trying to just close air, if that even makes sense. So I'll go over here and show you guys what else I'm doing. There's the AC. So I took this out, took the windshield wiper reservoir out, took out all the lines, got the bumper off right now, of course, because I'm trying to get to all that stuff, but did the wiper delete. So this whole cavity right here was where the windshield wiper motor was. So I pulled all that out. It's a huge space. And then we're going to be doing the manifold. So all this is going to come out. Pretty much going to strip it down to the long block. And then at that time, we're going to put the clutch in. So everything's going to be disconnected from the motor. And then we'll have easier access to the clutch. I'm going to have a couple guys help me with the clutch. I've never done one before, but it's fairly straightforward. There's a write-up on Mazda Speed forums. And I want to show you this too. So you see those two lines that are in the back here, there's one right here. There's a axis and then a return, and that's the old AC lines right here. But that's the coolant line, so I'll need to bypass those and basically just you know, put a male-to-male connection and bridge those, so I can, because the coolant will just go everywhere. It's got coolant in that heater core. So other than that, I'm gonna get new plugs, new gaskets, new everything. I'm gonna be doing a aux fuel, so we'll be adding a 2-port right here, and we're shooting for 420 horsepower and like 380 torque, and then that'll be on like 26 pounds, and then we got the tires to lay it down, got the clutch to keep it you know, from slipping, and yeah, it should be good. Here's the old intercooler piping, which I'll probably be replacing that. I kind of dinged it up when I tightened it too much when I was you know, over tightening when I was going to the track. I kind of torqued it down too much, and it tapered the ends of them. So if anybody knows how to fix, here, I'll show you guys. You can see it's kind of tapered, and it's dented in. You can see right there, and I think it's causing a little bit of leaks. So I'll probably replace those with, you know, maybe a CX Racing core or something. TR8 treadstone core is still good. Nothing wrong with that. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I got one of these from NewageAuto Parts. You could contact, his name's Nate. He sells these. So what this is right when I did the clutch video for the burnout, the clutch send-off, I was getting mad amount of blow-by up in my blow-off valve over here. Like there was a bit of oil in the valve and whatnot. And I do have a catch can. It's a Damon, but it's not vented. So what this does is you take your normal oil cap, and it's got a little valve in there, so it can, you know, go up if there's excess pressure, but you just screw that in, and it relieves some of that crankcase pressure. It actually looks pretty cool too. I think it was like 95 bucks or 100 bucks. So hit up Nate if you want one of those from New Age. He'll ship them out. Really good quality, and he's a real good guy. You can communicate with him real easy if you have a problem or anything like that. But anyway, I've done a lot of business with him. But for now, I'll put this away. And sorry, I got a cold, so I can't hardly breathe. I know I'm all breathing hard and stuff, so allergies are killing me right now. But anyway, this is the car. None of the glass is in there. I could drive it if I need to, back it out or whatever, but it pretty much stays in the garage now because it is being turned into a full-blown race car. So lots more videos to come. I didn't give up on the project, just kind of took a break from it. I had to get some money together because obviously doing a clutch, aux fuel, intake manifold, exhaust manifold, all those parts is kind of expensive. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions about gutting the car, there's not a lot to it, but basically you just rip everything out as you go. I tried to actually sell all those parts in bulk at like a really cheap price to a place in, I think it was Seguin, but they didn't want it, and I didn't feel like listing all the pieces on eBay, so I actually ended up just taking the interior to the dump. I know it's a tragedy, but I didn't feel like messing with selling all that stuff, so no turning back now. So anyway, I'll be doing a clutch install video. That'll be pretty cool, and maybe I'll put together some other videos in the meantime. I do got a couple videos that I'm going to put in here from racing the other night, my buddy's RS, and just kind of messing around. But anyway, thanks for watching.